We care about the good health of people everywhere. And that's why, whether you're a Mitogenx customer or not, we're sharing the expertise of our advisory board, Dr. Walter Crinnion and Dr. Suzanne Wang, in telling you how to protect yourself and your family from the dangers in the environment that are part of our world.
It's the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, the other things that people drink besides water. We are in an environment where toxins are pervasive.
The sooner that we are able to help our bodies deal with these environmental toxins, the healthier and more vibrant our lives will be.
Here are some easy tips anyone can use to help reduce their body's toxic load with regards to your diet and food.
People can stop eating the most toxic foods. They can start choosing organic varieties of the most toxic fruits and vegetables. Reduce their sugar intake. Sugar intake reduces the liver's ability to clear toxins out of the blood. So there are a number of very healthy choices people can make in the diet that they eat every day.
According to Dr. Crinnion, the single most toxic food item is farmed Atlantic salmon.
The most toxic food available today is farmed Atlantic salmon. If it says salmon on the restaurant menu, the salmon at the grocery store, if it is not wild Alaskan, if it says Atlantic, or if it just says salmon, it is farmed Atlantic salmon. And that is the most toxic food available. It is unbelievably high in the fat-soluble toxins, PCBs, DDT, and PDBE, which is polybrominated diphenyl ether, a flame retardant.
Dr. Crinnion recommends buying organic dairy products, meats, and some fruits and vegetables.
There is the list of the most toxic fruits and vegetables, which you can keep at the updated list by going to ewg.org, Environmental Working Group. So, the top one, strawberries, for years has been the most toxic fruit and vegetable. Well, what about an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Sorry, apples are on the most toxic list. So, you got to buy the organic apples. Spend the extra money to buy organic strawberries and organic apples. Celery, bell peppers, cucumbers on the most toxic list, peaches on the most toxic list, potatoes on the most toxic list, green beans on the most toxic list, nectarines on the most toxic list, and imported grapes on the most toxic list. There's some produce that is available in all the grocery stores that is on the least toxic list. The tropical fruits, mango, papaya, pineapple, all on the least toxic list. So if you like those are good. Bananas on the least toxic list because you peel the banana. Organic bananas isn't worth it. Organic broccoli isn't worth it. Now, if you have a lot of disposable income, I'd recommend buying everything organic because it's just better for the planet. Because if they didn't spray that product, only less than 1% of the pesticide makes it to the target pest. That means 99% of that pesticide doesn't make it to kill that bug. It's in the environment. That's why it's in you. It's in all of us. So if you're buying everything organic, then there's less pesticide in the environment. That's a good deal. But if you're on limited income, just choose your organic foods wisely. So you don't need to spend your money on organic broccoli. Spend it on organic apples, organic strawberries, things like that. And then I would also caution people to avoid sugar because that prolongs the length of time toxins are in the blood.
Finally, Dr. Crinnion says it's essential to utilize supplements which help the body excrete toxins, while at the same time replacing and stockpiling nutrients the body needs to function healthfully.
There are a number of supplements that they can take to help their body, number one, deal with the toxins they're exposed to on a daily basis. Number two, prevent damage to their body from those toxins. And number three, begin to reduce their toxic load that they have built that first came from mom when they were inside mom, growing in mom's womb and drinking mom's breast milk. We all start out with that load, and then we add to it every day of our lives.
It's a way of thinking that's gaining more and more momentum these days. Instead of waiting until they're sick, millions of people everywhere and the modern medical establishment are coming to realize the value of taking steps to avoid disease before it strikes.
How do you know when that level of toxins in your body gets to the critical mass, that the next amount of toxins is going to push you into disease? You don't. Just like you don't know when the plugging of your arteries in your heart is getting to the place that the next prime rib dinner is going to kick you into a heart attack. You don't know that until you've crossed that threshold. Preventive medicine says, we know this is going to be happening, so let's take steps now to keep that load from getting to the threshold.
Learn more about toxins in foods. Go to ewg.org and find out what foods are high in toxins. To learn more about Mitogenx, its products, and business income opportunity, go to mitogenx.com.